Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into Hexis, the blueprint of character in action. It's an ancient paradigm shift that completely changes the way we look at our own behavior. So let's just jump right in. Okay, I want you to genuinely reflect on this for a second. You know exactly what to do, right? But you're just not doing it. Man, it is the ultimate frustrating everyday trap. You've got the whole step-by-step plan in your head. You know the exact nutritional macros you need to hit to lose weight, or, you absolutely know you shouldn't hit that snooze button on your morning workout, but then you just fail to execute, day in and day out. Look, you are not alone in this massive gap between knowing and doing. It's a totally universal struggle. But why does it actually happen? Well, the answer lies in a distinction that's been completely lost by our contemporary frame. Seriously, our modern world has basically forgotten a vital philosophical cure for this exact problem. The ancient philosopher Aristotle actually made a crucial distinction that we don't acknowledge anymore. See, because we live in this hyper-fast information age, we mistakenly think that just acquiring more data, reading another article, downloading yet another habit tracking app, will somehow automatically fix our behavioral problems. But Aristotle, he saw it very differently, and we desperately need to recover what he understood. So Aristotle distinguished between two radically different states. First, there's knowing. Now, knowing is strictly intellectual. It's rapid, it's cognitive, it's really just data sitting lightly in your mind, versus being good. Being good is an entirely different state altogether. It is a deeply rooted condition of the soul. It's not just a passing thought or some quick realization. It's a heavy, deliberate reality of who you fundamentally are at your core. And we confuse these two constantly today. We think that just because we know something intellectually, we somehow automatically possess the condition of actually being it. And here is a pretty harsh truth for us. Most adults have substantial knowing, but completely underdeveloped hexis. Really think about that for a minute. The vast majority of us are walking around with immense intellectual knowledge, right? We've read all the self-improvement books, we've listened to the advice, we cognitively know the absolute best paths to take in our lives. Yet we severely lack the inner development required to actually act on that knowledge. It's like our intellectual knowing is totally overflowing, but our true condition of being is, well, it's completely starved. So what exactly is this missing element? It's hexis, the developed condition of the soul that comes only from repeated action across years. Just let that profound, heavy concept hang in the air for a second. Hexis. It is absolutely not a quick fix. It's a developed condition. It's literally the very architecture of your character. Let's trace the actual mechanism of hexis together. Think about day one, the initial action. This is the very first time you force yourself to align your actions with your intellectual knowing. And let's be real, it's incredibly hard. It feels highly unnatural. Then we move to year one, repeated action. Now you're laying the bricks. You are executing on the behavior over and over and over again. And finally, years later, the developed soul, hexis. This proves that real change is absolutely not an overnight life hack. The modern world is always trying to sell you immediate transformation, but hexis, it's a condition built exclusively through repeated action spanning across years. It is the ultimate long game. So I have to ask, have you noticed that you know what to do, but you just haven't been doing it? I am speaking directly to you right now. If you intimately recognize this knowing-doing gap in your own daily life, if you feel that painful friction between your intellectual knowing and your actual habits, listen. You are exactly the kind of person this explainer was built for. I need you to know you are not broken. You just have an underdeveloped hexis. And the beautiful, truly empowering thing here is that it can absolutely be changed. So how do we actually bridge that gap? Let's get extremely practical right now. If you are ready to stop just intellectually knowing and start fundamentally being, you need a structured way to enforce that daily repetition. So here's what you do. Comment the word engine below. When you do that, you'll receive a workbook designed specifically to help you navigate this exact philosophical framework. And hey, this isn't just more intellectual reading material to add to your pile. No way. It's an essential tool to help you begin that crucial repeated action. It's time to transform your intellectual knowing into actual being. Comment engine and let's get to work. Ultimately, developing hexis isn't just some abstract, dusty, ancient philosophy. This is our human blueprint. It's the fundamental design for how human beings are actually built to operate, grow, and thrive.
We are explicitly designed to forge our character through repeated, deliberate action. So my final question to you is this. Will you start building? Are you going to leave this explainer with just a little more intellectual knowledge stuffed in your head? Or are you finally going to start building your character today? The blueprint is entirely in your hands.